You manifested me into your timeline today because you are ready to hear this. So many people in the spiritual and manifestation world are telling you to be positive 100% of the time. They're telling you to kill off your ego, to stop reacting, and to be high vibe 24/7. But here's the secret that they don't tell you. That entire mindset is a trap. It's the fast track to isolation, loneliness, and becoming a spiritual tyrant. If you've been on this path for a while, what I'm about to say will probably feel familiar. You've been doing all of the work, but you've started to feel disconnected. You can't really relate to your old friends or even your family anymore. You feel guilty or like a failure the moment you have a low vibe day. You've been trying to achieve this perfect state of non-reaction, but you just feel more alone and more exhausted than ever. And of course you do. It's because you've been sold a broken model of spirituality that is rooted in bypassing and avoidance, and the New Age spiritual community is just full of it. You've been trying to achieve a state of being that's not only impossible, it's completely undesirable and completely unspiritual. If you haven't seen me before, my name's Aaron, and I help conscious creators build a life that they love by mastering the mechanics of the reality creation process, a blueprint for consciousness that I channeled from the Pleiadians. This is lesson 22 in our deep dive series, so make sure you're following and check out the full playlist on my channel. I'm going to get real with you here. In your consciousness, you have two primary processes. There's the creation process, which is your operating system. It's the I am present that broadcasts your reality. It's the higher self you, the architect, and it chooses the blueprint. If you embody this state of being, you're creating, you're broadcasting, and you declare what you choose. Now, the reaction process is what allows you to receive. It's the more human element, and a lot of people would like to call it your ego. They want you to kill it, but it's your interface for connection, for shared experience. It's how you receive your experience from the world. It is prone to getting stuck in the negative patterns like self-sabotage if you give it the job of creating, which is not what it's designed for. So many people end up viewing it as the bad guy, but it's not bad. It's necessary to have your experience because it is the experiencer. It's not meant to be the creator. So many people want you to push this part of yourself aside, completely alienating it, which creates a fracture of avoidance and deeper separation in consciousness. And most spiritual teachers that you've probably followed are oblivious to this. If you follow those paths, you might end up feeling like you're a higher vibe than everyone else. But this leaves you feeling disconnected from other people. The lonely God trap is what I call it, and it happens when you try to live only in the creation process, only in the high vibe, 24/7. Imagine being an all-powerful God in a completely empty room. You can create anything you want instantly, from a beautiful painting to a pile of money, but there's no one there to see it, no one to share it with, no one to connect with. It's a one-way broadcast into the void. This is the spiritual ego trap that all of the ego haters walk right into. It's all power, but it's all alone. It can't receive, and that means it's actually powerless. I'm giving you permission to stop trying to be this perfect, lonely, high-vibe God. You're allowed to connect. You're allowed to be human. You're supposed to be a co-creator, not a solo tyrant enforcing perfection and positivity. Life is filled with polarities. And to embrace our spirituality, we need to embrace all polarity from a place of neutrality. We must love the light and the dark, the up and the down, the good and the bad. When you can love all of it, that's when the true power of both creating and receiving comes in. Your subconscious is listening, so declare that you are ready to be both powerful and connected by typing "I am a co-creator" in the comments. And if you're ready for an actual framework for balancing these two processes so that you can be both a powerful architect and a deeply connected human living a life that you love, you need to be at the live training that I'm hosting this week. We will map out creating true embodied resonance with the 13 chakra system. The link is in my bio to grab your seat right up here or right down here. Stop trying to be a high vibe God 24/7. Start being a whole, perfectly imperfect human. And I'll see you there on the flip side.